Hi guys, welcome to JDM ASTAR.com. My name is Jose Cornejo, and today we're going to talk about how to test your sockets to determine if you have CK or standard type. Here in front of us today, we're actually working with the Toyota Sienna, and the car is actually equipped with the 3157 dual filament socket for the front turn signals. So we're actually going to show you like a visual test first to kind of help guide you on whether or not determining if you have CK or standard type. And then we're also going to show you a test on how to probe the sockets using a multimeter. So let's get started. So in front of us here, we have a set of our 3157 dual filament turn signal sockets. And we're going to first begin with the visual test. So, alrighty. So as you can see here, guys, let me try to adjust it here. So as you can see here, we've got 4 contact points on the socket. Okay, so the visual test on a standard type socket, if the grounds are located, or I'm sorry, the contact points are located on the left side, if those are connected, or if it's reversed and you got them on the right side, then that's how you know you've got a standard type socket. So these 2 terminals are connected. Now with the CK type socket, it's a similar situation, except the 4 contact points that you've got in the terminal are actually, separate, except the bottom 2 are what is connected. So on here we can clearly see that this is a CK type and the other is a standard, but of course this is only a visual test. You want to make sure that it is confirmed, and to do that you need to use a multimeter. That's what we're using here today, and we're actually going to turn this on to measure resistance. And to begin, you first want to basically want to get the socket, and you want to probe the terminals to determine which of the 4 are the grounds. So first off, what you want to do is you want to get your multimeter, turn it on to measure resistance, and we're going to probe the bottom 2 sockets. Now for demonstration purposes, we're not wiring this socket to any car, but it'll at least help us determine if it's a standard or CK. So let's go ahead and probe the bottom 2. Okay, so as you can see here, we're not getting a connection. Let's get the right 2. Excuse me guys, this is going to be a little bit more complicated than it looks. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and probe these 2 here. And as soon as we probe those, just give me a second, I'm not getting a connection from my end because of me. There we go. Alrighty guys, we're getting a reading here. And looks like it's less than 1. So that tells us that the terminals on the left side are the grounds. So this is a standard type socket. Now let's look at a CK type socket. So for a CK type socket, you want to basically probe the terminals. We're going to start off with the left 2. We're not getting a connection. Now we're going to probe the bottom 2, which, off of looking at it, are the grounds. And there it is. We're getting a reading on this one here. It's measuring less than 1 resistance, so that tells us that the bottom 2 terminals on this socket is the ground. Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much how you would test that. Now one thing we do want to mention to you that we've discovered, all the turn signal bulbs are actually connected indirectly through the bulbs. So what you want to do first is remove all 4 turn signal bulbs, so that way you can get an accurate reading on the ground. Otherwise, you're only going to be detecting the forced ground, which is what you don't want. You want to get the actual ground to determine what it is that you have in your vehicle. That pretty much wraps it up for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching.